Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 School of Communication Student Awards ceremony. I hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy and safe. We are happy to be here, apart but together, celebrating the accomplishments of our amazing students. And we are very happy that you're able to join us today for this event. Right now, we have 84 participants in this ceremony, which is a great turnout. The SOC Student Awards were created last year as a way for us to celebrate and recognize the very best work and accomplishments of our very best juniors and seniors. I guess I should have introduced me before I launched into this introduction. My name is Raul Reis, and I have the honor of serving as the Dean of the School of Communication here at Emerson. As we navigate this crisis and the unprecedented circumstances it has created, it made complete sense for us to find a way to continue this new tradition. Now, it's more important than ever for us to come together around what unites and defines us. Emerson and the School of Communication are defined by this common belief in the power of education and communication. Communication is essential for creating a sense of community and belonging. And creating a sense of community through empathy and through communication skills is exactly what we are all about. And this all has become even more important at this time. So I ask for your patience and understanding as we go along with this virtual ceremony today. We have met and rehearsed at least twice and tried to make sure everything goes well, but technology can be very unpredictable. Some technical considerations before we get started. You're all signed in and should be able to see and hear all the speakers today. If any one of the speakers, including me, has a connectivity or a computer issue, someone else will step in and fill in for us. Because we are in webinar mode, some Zoom functions such as voice, video, and chat are automatically disabled for most participants. But you certainly should be able to see and hear us and to see the slides along the ceremony. To get us started with the awards properly, we have 6 award categories today, and we had at least 4 or 5 nominations for each award. I'll be announcing each category and the names of the students nominated for each one. I'll also be calling on the department chairs to give out the awards, and they will announce the winner or winners for that category and say a few words about those students. Without further ado, let's start with the first category, which is leadership in the department or the school. And the nominees for the Leadership Award are, from Communication Sciences and Disorders, Megan Curses. From the Department of Communication Studies, Abigail Noyes and Liv Wang and Tanya Simanian as co-nominees. From Marketing Communication, Nicole Bide and Hannah Flaherty. From Journalism, Lauren Granada. The criteria for this category are a student who has been particularly engaged and dedicated to a project or organization within their department or within the SOC, a student who shows organizational and leadership skills, a student who has taken or even started important, valuable projects or programs within the SOC or their department, junior or senior status, and a GPA of 3.0 and above. And now I turn the screen over to Dr. Greg Payne, Chair of the Department of Communication Studies, to present the award for leadership. Greg?
Thank you, Dean Rice, and welcome everyone to the Student Awards for 2020. It's with great excitement that I announce that Liv Wang and Tanya Svinian are the winners this year. They were nominated by Professor Jane Pierre-Saulnier. They are exceptional in being peer consultants in the speech lab. And of course, this is essential to the oral tradition of which Emerson is famous. They've developed and worked beyond what they were supposed to in terms of hours. They've also been there for various types of projects, including Furry Fridays, game nights, Tasty Tuesdays, and the Pitch Speech Contest. What's very exciting for myself and the people in communication studies is the speech lab, even with the crisis, continues, with Tanya working from Maine and Liv working from China. So it's with great honor that I present these two exceptional students with the 2020 Student Award for Leadership. Congratulations.
Thank you, Greg, and congratulations to Liv and Tanya. We have now passed 100 participants in this ceremony. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Now I'd like to introduce the nominees for the Student Award for Civic and Community Engagement. And they are, from Marketing Communication, Sarah Anderson Cram and Carla Michelle Campos. From Communication Sciences and Disorders, Jasmine Williams. From Journalism, Mary Rose Saad. From Communication Studies, Caitlin Bryson. The criteria for the Civic and Community Engagement Award are a student who shows a great deal of dedication and engagement to community organizations, nonprofits, or other types of civic and political engagement. A student who represents well Emerson and the SOC in the community through their civic work, junior or senior status, and a GPA of 3.0 and above. Now I'd like to turn to Dr. Ruth Grossman, chair of the CSD department, who announced the winner of this award. Ruth?
Thank you, Raul, and thank you all for being here to celebrate our students' achievements. I am thrilled to announce the winner of the Civic and Community Engagement Award as Jasmine Williams. Jasmine, just picture me hugging you right now. Jasmine is, in the words of Lisa Wisman-Weil, quote, one of the most involved and engaged students I have met at Emerson, end quote. Given the overall level of engagement of Emerson students, that is high praise indeed. Jasmine's resume is beyond impressive. President of Flawless Brown, producer, CSD rep to Power, SGA Intercultural Commissioner, Vice President for the Emerson chapter of the National Student Speech, Language, and Hearing Association. And I'm sure that's not all the leadership positions that she has held on this campus and beyond. And all that while excelling academically, pursuing a double major, and working multiple on-campus jobs. I'm exhausted just narrating this. Clearly, Jasmine draws energy from all of these many roles, and everybody who works with or knows Jasmine praises her team spirit, her support for those in need, and her genuine commitment to work on behalf of social justice and inclusion. Jasmine is a leader and an advocate, using the knowledge gained in her CSD and political science majors to think about how to improve the quality of life of individuals with disabilities and their families. Jasmine, this award is a fitting and well-earned tribute to all the work you have done on and off this campus. Thank you for your dedication, your commitment, your empathetic engagement, and your genuine care for those around you. We are already so proud of all of your achievements that are yet to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ruth, and congratulations to Jasmine. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the nominees for the Student Award for Innovation. From Journalism, Isha Marathe. From Communication Studies, Andrew Geiger. From Marketing Communication, A.K. Lisenfeld, Kristen Kawag, and Jose Garcia. And from Communication Sciences and Disorders, Amanda Carvalho da Silva. The Innovation Award goes to an SOC student who applies imagination and creativity to come up with a unique idea, or to someone who successfully explores a new application for an existing idea that creates change. Students have to be juniors or seniors. I'd like to call again Dr. Greg Payne, to announce the winner of this award. Greg?
Thank you, Dean Rice. This is a very exciting award for SOC because we are known in this school for creative innovation. And what's exciting about this year's winner is this is a young man who came from California because he was very intrigued by our entry into an area which was new a few years ago, esports. And with his guidance and working on, along with professors, we've developed a program which is one of the first in the country in terms of a major as well as a track at the graduate level. Andrew Geiger is the winner of this year's award, and he's someone also who not only works in the classroom, but he's organized virtual conferences in Barcelona, as well as worked very much with Kevin, who is our faculty advisor here, for local conferences. So for 2020, the Student Award for Innovation, Andrew Geiger. Congratulations, Andrew.
Thank you, Greg, and congratulations, Andrew, for your award. Now we move on to the awards for academic excellence. To be nominated, students have to have a GPA of 3.8 or above and participated thoughtfully and meaningfully in the classroom setting and in settings beyond the classroom through engagement in wider community and/or professional conferences. We have 2 awards in this category, one for undergraduate students and one for graduate students. The nominees at the undergraduate level are, from Communication Studies, Bethany Jean Lewis; from Marketing Communication, Kent Ellerson and Du Miranda Yu; from Journalism, Cassandra Coyer; from Communication Sciences and Disorders, Michelle Gaudet. And now I would like to call Professor Janet Colozzi, Chair of the Journalism Department, to announce the winners. Janet?
Thank you so very much. The person who really exemplified the academic excellence in the undergraduate is a French national who came to the US specifically to attend Emerson. And in the process of being in Emerson in journalism, she has taken up the banner of journalism in all corners of the globe. I am speaking, of course, of Cassandra Coyer, who has not only done incredibly great internships and working in magazines, currently at the Christian Science Monitor, but has done all this with a 3.9 GPA. She has done a semester in London in order to study the effects of globalization, a month in Medellin, Colombia, documenting the lives of women and families displaced there. She's been active in WERS and, of course, the Berkeley Beacon, where she was the deputy arts editor. Cassandra is going to basically make not only Emerson proud, but she is going to be one of those incredibly outstanding journalists that you just want to have working with you. So I would like to have you all join me in congratulating Cassandra Coyer as the Undergraduate Academic Excellence Award. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet, and congratulations, Cassandra. And now I'd like to introduce the nominees for academic excellence at the graduate level. From Journalism, Evan Visconti, and from Communication Sciences and Disorders, Esther Duke. The criteria for graduate students are the same: a GPA of 3.8 or above, and meaningful participation in the classroom setting and outside the classroom at conferences or community engagement. I'd like to call again Dr. Ruth Grossman, Chair of CSD, to present this award. Ruth?
Thank you. And I am thrilled and honored to present this award to Esther Duke. Esther, we are so going to miss you when you leave. Academic excellence can be defined in many different ways. There's the obvious, a lot of really good grades, and Esther certainly has those. Then there's another one, like going above and beyond the academic requirements to seek out knowledge for the sheer joy of learning, to quench some unstoppable curiosity. And Esther certainly exemplifies that as well. She's one of 5 students in her cohort who are elected to do a master's thesis. Her work, titled Exploring Diversity in Speech-Language Pathology, explores the experiences of speech pathologists who do not fall into the 97% female or 94% white majority categories of our field. And to quote her thesis mentor, Robin Danzig, Esther has the analytical mind and passionate heart of a researcher. And I have no doubt that her study, which recruited over 500 participants, will be an important and necessary contribution to the literature and our field. But beyond the good grades, the mind of a researcher, and the dedication to learning, Esther exemplifies academic excellence by doing it all with style. Her gentle good humor, empathy, loyalty, creativity, and reflective thoughtfulness make her a leader in any group. And that irreverent twinkle in her eye make her a lot of fun to be around. Thank you, Esther, for your leadership, for always raising the bar, and for inspiring everybody around you to do their very best work simply by your example. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ruth, and congratulations to Esther. And now we move to the category of Most Valuable Peer, MVP. We also have 2 awards in this category, an undergraduate MVP and a graduate MVP. The criteria for both awards are the same. A student who goes above and beyond to help their classmates and project partners. Someone who is altruistic and helpful, who supports their peers in different ways in and out of the classroom. Junior, senior, or graduate status, a GPA of 3.0 or above. At the undergraduate level, the nominees are, for marketing communication, Diego Torres and Hannah Flaherty. From communication sciences and disorders, Sam Babineau. From communication studies, Elizabeth Sweeney. And from journalism, Gabriela Morzovsky. And now I would like to call Dr. Brent Smith, chair of the Marketing Communication Department, to present the undergraduate award. Brent?
Well, it gives me great pleasure and delight to share with you that Hannah Flaherty and Diego Torres received the award for Most Valuable Peer Undergraduate. So Diego is a major in marketing and communication with minors in history and political science. He has earned arguably the highest RESPECT from both his peers and his professors. He has shown a remarkable ability to raise the bar in classroom discussion, even before a class session actually begins. He has found countless ways to apply his leadership skills and creative talents, evident through his work on RAISE and his efforts to help relaunch our American Marketing Association student chapter. Hannah is a major in marketing communication with a minor in photography. She has demonstrated exceptional engagement and leadership initiatives, both inside and outside the classroom. She has been an incredibly helpful member of our MK Student Engagement Advisory Team, leading the membership there and also welcoming new students to campus. In short, she shows up early and she shows up often as a committed member of the Emerson community and is truly an overall superstar. Congratulations, Hannah and Diego. We honor you as MVPs for the department, for the school, and for the college. Congratulations.
Thank you, Brent, and congratulations to Diego and Hannah. And now let me introduce the nominees for Most Valuable Peer at the graduate level. And they are, from Communication Studies, Benjamin Paco. From journalism, Alberto Gilman. And from Communication Sciences and Disorders, Alyssa Barzak. And now I would like to call back Dr. Grossman from CSD to announce the winner.
Thank you. It is my privilege and great joy to give this award to Alyssa Barzak. It is impossible to spend even a single day in our department without encountering the smiling face of Alyssa Barzak. She is simply everywhere and in a really, really good way. And wherever Alyssa is or whatever she is doing, she is always, always ready to help, support, or just brighten your day. Alyssa has been our liaison to graduate admissions for 2 years, and we could not think of a better person to welcome people into the department and to be the face of CSD. Alyssa's support to her peers is evident in big and small moments, from organizing Friendsgiving, pairing up with undergraduate CSD clinic buddies, or simply making her friends laugh when they need it. Alyssa is, in the words of her peers, quote, the saving grace of our cohort, a ray of sunshine, provider of all study guides, and everybody's best friend. Alyssa, when the department met to discuss whom we should nominate for which of these SOC awards, one of the first nominations was, and I quote, Alyssa Barzak for everything. And there was great cheering around the virtual table. But none of the awards encapsulate your generosity of spirit, grace under pressure, your kindness, and your infectious positive attitude, as well as this one. We could not think of a more worthy recipient of the Most Valuable Graduate Student Peer Award. Thank you for everything you have given to all of us and all the ways you have enriched our lives. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ruth. And congratulations to Alyssa. And now our final award today is for SOC Student Athlete of the Year. Please note that these athletes are nominated either by their coaches or by the department's faculty. The nominees are, from Communication Studies, Carter Colley Bruce in women's soccer, Grace Tepper in women's volleyball, Camille Mumford in women's lacrosse, Madison Lynch in women's cross country. From the journalism department, Natalie Clydesdale in women's basketball. From marketing communication, Joe Palladino in men's basketball, and Skylar Celoto in men's lacrosse. And now I would like to turn over to Stanford Nance, Emerson's Senior Associate Director of Athletics for External Affairs. Stan?
Thank you, Dean Rice. And first, even before I begin, I'd like to congratulate all the nominees. Outstanding, outstanding student athletes in the classroom as well as on the field. It is my honor to present the award for Student Athlete of the Year to Natalie Clydesdale, a Pittsburgh native and a tremendous student, athlete, as well as a poised and polished sports journalist. As a student, Natalie has co-anchored 2 WEBN Super Bowl shows and has been an active WEBN sports reporter throughout her 4 years. Natalie has maintained an amazing 3.968 GPA, the highest in the department among graduating seniors, while playing in 98 games and scoring a tad under 700 points for the women's basketball team. Natalie was named the NUMAC Women's Basketball Academic All-Conference Team for the 2019-2020 season. In her senior year, Natalie was recognized as the Defensive Player of the Week as she clinched both the game and a playoff berth with a heroic last-second steal against Worcester Polytech. Congratulations, Natalie. I'd like to turn it over to Janet to further comment on this, on Natalie's amazing accomplishments. Janet?
Thank you, Stan. There was no question among every single journalism faculty member that Natalie had to get this award. We were adamant because Natalie, she gets it done. She gets it done right. I have known her for since her beginning of her sophomore year. She has always been someone who is a tremendous asset in any team she plays on, and I'm thrilled that she's going to be playing on the journalism team in the years to come. And so, Natalie, you deserve this oh so big time, and we are so proud and happy that we can acknowledge all the great things you have done at Emerson over the last 4 years. You deserve it. Good job.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Janet, and thank you, Stan. And congratulations, Natalie. And congratulations to all SOC student nominees and winners tonight. We wish we are all together right now to congratulate you in person, shake your hand, to have some food together, to take some pictures, but maybe we'll be able to do that soon in the future. A big thank you to all of you for being such a great, well-deserving group and for making the SOC such an amazing place. And thank you to the faculty, the staff, the coaches, and the chairs for the nominations and for the engagement, and to everyone who attended and participated in the ceremony. Thank you so much. Stay safe and healthy, and have a good night. Thank you.